Hello, welcome to the seventh assumption about regression diagnostics in STATA, and that is omitted variable assumption or model specification problem. So here we focus on the independent variables, and we want to ensure that we have included all relevant X variables and also excluded those that are not relevant. So the selection of X variable, that is the independent variables, must be based on theory. Okay, so we should not just select any variable that we think it should be included. So X must affect the dependent variable. So we want to control for all relevant determinants of X, of Y, and excluding those that are not relevant. And we have two ways of doing that in STATA. The first approach is to regress Y, that is the dependent, on its prediction, okay? And also, then we will also include the prediction squared using the link test command. So a good model is the one where the prediction squared is not significant. That is, it has a p-value greater than 0.05. We can also use the Ramsey test for omitted variables. And here, if the p-value is also greater than 0.05, then we accept the null hypothesis that we don't have omitted variable problem. We will use the 1978 automobile dataset as we have been using to do our test in STATA. First, we will regress or run the ordinary least square model, and then we will then do the prediction, and then perform the test using link test and also the Ramsey test. Okay, let's get to STATA now and do that. So I usually start with my do file, and therefore I have to load the data set I want to use. So we continue to use the automobile data set, and then we just type as we have been doing. And the next thing is to just run the full regression model, and I will then do link test. So I can just run all these as I've said. Okay, and look at the result. So here you see link test, and the link test will produce the prediction of Y and also the prediction square. All right, so you see the prediction is significant and the prediction square also significant. Okay. So and we said that when this is not significant, the prediction square is not significant, then we have a good model. We have included most of the significant important determinants of price. So but this one says we have not included all the relevant variables. As we have seen before, we have included weight and length, which could probably be the problem causing this test not being correct. Okay, let's do the next test, which is the omitted variable test. Let's see. All right, here the p-value is also less than 0.05. Then that confirms that we have omitted variable problem. Therefore, we have to look for other variables to predict price. Okay, this is how we test for omitted variable problem in STATA. In the next video, we will cover influential observation. That is what we often call outliers. How do we determine that a value is an outlier?